Question everything. For the truth should not be televised, and that's for sure. So with that, you got this newcomers fund for the so-called asylum seekers, these immigrants. The newcomers fund, the newcomers grant. Unbelievable, right? Here it is, y'all went out in drones as Aboriginal Negroes of America to vote Joe Biden in. And him and Kamala Harris said they ain't going to do nothing solely for Aboriginal Negroes, black people. They ain't going to do nothing solely for us. But right off the rip, they get in the office and they got something for everybody else, even people that's not even from this country, solely for them, to help them in their economic crisis. Say to you in your face, oh, they're coming from all sorts of struggling backgrounds, and we in a country that put us in a struggling background. We in the country where they put us in ghetto slums and hoods through massacre, genocide, and Holocaust. And they don't got nothing for us. They don't got reparative justice for us from nowhere. But they got all this help for these so-called asylum seekers coming to the country. Y'all not in an uproar yet? Y'all not upset about this? Y'all not mad about this as Aboriginal Negroes? What is really going on with us? Have we been under oppression so long to where we just accept it? It's the norm to us now, where we done got so numbified by it to where we don't have no reaction to it no more. We just totally embedded in our trauma to where we can't see no light at the end of the tunnel, to where we just accept the fact that they're not going to give us justice. They're not going to give us reparative justice. They're not going to give us reparations in no form whatsoever, even though they owe us for crimes against humanity done to our bloodline. We just accept it. We just accept the fact that they're over-policing our communities and putting our men and our young men backs against the wall, locking them up through mass incarceration, not wanting to give them any type of careers, jobs, or any type of economic movement, keeping them in the position that they're in. We just going to be okay with this now. We're going to be numbified by this to the point where we just like zombies now to the system when it comes to the real reality of what's going on with our people. Because at the end of the day, they're showing us all the time that we get the middle finger from these colonizers' government. Their economic power show us no type of respect. Their political power show us no type of loyalty. They're showing us this. But we're going out and we pretending like their voting system is helping us. We're pretending like their schools are helping us. We're pretending like their religious unions are really changing our circumstances in our communities when they're not. What is all this pretending? What is all this make-believe fairy tale of a unity here when it doesn't show forth in any form of tangible avenues when it comes to our upliftment through any type of economic growth here in this country under United States? What is the real reality behind this? Because they showing you how contempt there is for you in our nation. They showing you how they really don't have no care for our babies and grandbabies to come, our generations to come. They showing you this. How they showing you? They showing you that when it comes to the fact of repairing what they have done to us, they're willing to help Ukraine. When it comes to repairing what they have done to us, they're willing to help you, Israel. When it comes to showing us that they really care about our circumstances, they're too busy helping the immigrants coming in. And they got help for everybody but you. This is not by accident. You ask me, this is by the same stuff that we've been dealing with since we've been under their control. Literally. And what's that? Straight up hate. Straight up abundant unchallenged, straight up hatred towards our people. Somebody don't gotta speak the words hatred to you to show you that they hate you. Their actions show you. That's what it is. It's their actions. They show you over and over again that all the things that they're willing to do to you is going to be in the destruction of you. And this is why we're in the boat that we in. Not because we put ourselves in this boat. Not because we can't pull ourselves up by our bootstraps. That would be a smack in the face to our ancestors and to my forefathers that have did everything they could to better our circumstances and then got deleted off the planet. Got massacred. Got race riot out of their businesses and out of their homes, out of their land, tricked out of their land and brutally whipped out of their land and many other different things. No, we've been pulling ourselves up by the bootstraps for a long time to where we started with no boots, and then when we got the boots, they came and took them back from us. We done repaired ourselves with nothing for years, hundreds of years. And now we're in a position where we got no bootstraps, no avenues to turn to, and we're suffering in ghettos and slums and hoods, in and out of their mass incarceration of what they call their prisons, to where it's so profitable for them and so beneficial for them that they even made private prisons. Go figure, private prisons. They ain't prisons that's controlled by the state or the government anymore. They got companies that they done privatized the prisons to house our people. And we're okay with all this, huh? It's our fault, huh? We still with our oppressors' children maintaining our suffering, and it's our fault, huh? We never been liberated from the people that came with all this hatred for us to this day, and it's our fault, huh? We whooping ourselves now, huh? We blaming ourselves for the chaotic structural culture that we done took on of black hatred amongst ourselves. It's our fault, huh? To be this traumatized for this many years with nowhere to turn and no type of help and no place to seek asylum, we now blame ourselves. We done drunk the goofy Kool-Aid of what these folks been pushing on us for so many years, to where now we actually think the way they been teaching us to think. We done took on their rhetoric and blame ourselves. We don't even blame the perpetrators anymore for what they have done to our people. What kind of sick psychosis that we are under? What kind of sick psychosis are we under? Because that is the reality of it. That is the truth. We got to be totally out of our mind like we are to really believe and really think, excuse my words, because you know that's witchcraft, but that's what we under, this belief that we are in this position because of ourselves. That is ridiculous. Literally ridiculous. If you went and told those wish people that, they'd be looking at you like you're crazy after all they've been through in Germany. Is you crazy? Well, you still here. You still right here in the thick of things with the inheritors of what been done to you, and you running around here beating yourself in the head, blaming yourself for never ever being separated. No different from what the Pharaoh did so many years ago. Won't let our people go then and won't let our people go now. Won't help our people at all. This is just that reality. You even got your wealthy done took that bag, them house brothers and sisters. They won't even come together to open up the black leagues anymore. So they too busy running around on contracts that they done signed to be against their own people, where they can't even establish nothing in the name of black or aboriginal nothing, unless it coincides with what Massa is saying they supposed to be about, that done put them on them contracts and gave them them bags so that they can live luxurious lives. Well, this is where